It was when the doctor asked me why I was caring for Mama with my bare hands. I just smiled. She was my mother after all. I didn't want her to feel any type of way. No, he said, don't do that. Get gloves. She has an infectious disease. My world fell apart. My husband is calm to a fault, very gentle, tolerant, quiet, and peaceful. That has always been the root of the challenges we faced as a family. If only he wasn't so agreeable, if only he wasn't easy to persuade, things wouldn't have degenerated to this. Adam will not put his foot down, he will not call them out, and instead of him to fight back when they push us to the wall, he would rather we use our head to break the wall. I don't want to say I made a mistake marrying him because he is a good husband and a perfect father, providing for the children and for myself. This kind of attitude is even what drew me to him in the first place, his kindness, his consideration. When I was ready for marriage and had different suitors, Adam stood out, not because my name was Evelyn and I wanted it to be Adam and Eve. He was so patient with me and my impatience. I am naturally a restless person, quick to get annoyed and also very active. But he is totally the opposite. I can't complain because I fell in love with his calm nature. He was like cold water to my fire. So when I visited his family for the first time, my spirit told me, Evelyn, run from this house. I couldn't because Adam told me not to worry, that he had everything under control, that they would only bark, but they could never bite. I have asthma, so I couldn't sweep. Tell me why even after I told my beloved Adam my situation, at the visit to his home, the mother started sweeping the compound. Me, I just did like I couldn't see. I just wore headphones. Started pressing my phone because how is it that it's today of all days that your compound is dirty? Adam now handed me a handkerchief and told me to cover my nose and do the little I could do, that his mother is upset. I know my Adam. He does not like altercation or confrontation or any form of aggressiveness. I respected him and went to take the broom from Mama. See me, Mama said I should not worry again. If not that my own mother begged me to hide this my Agbero spirit in my bag so I can behave gentle in front of my in-laws, I would have just gone home. What's the meaning of that? I was trying to get the broom from her. She did not agree. I just went to sit down. I used my eyes to warn Adam, don't disturb me again. He told me to relax and he went to bring food for both of us to eat. I could feel the tension, but I couldn't be bothered. It was Adam's duty to inform them the kind of person that I was. Adam was their only son and they had 4 sisters. It was when we finally got married I understood the kind of family I had married into. I mean, pre-wedding, my attention was totally on my man, his love for me and my devotion to him. I did not relate well with his sisters and his mother. Anytime we went to their family house, I could see their eyes judging me. Even if I swept, Mama would make calls to her daughters in my presence and tell them that I was not well trained, that the floor I swept was still covered in dirt. If I washed dishes, she would hold them to the light and say they were still filthy. She would tell my husband to return me back to my parents. I was so upset. My husband would apologize and tell her that don't worry, everything will be sorted out. I would sit in shock and watch him side with them. But as soon as we got home, he would appease me and tell me he only wanted peace. The fact that I was pregnant did not even make any difference to my in-laws. When we met at occasions, they would undermine me and make me feel less of myself. Mama would complain to Adam that even though I was pregnant, it wasn't a disease. I could still come around the house to help her with simple chores. Adam, as usual, promised to take me there to her house. When we got home, I would tell him not to put myself and his mother in the same room. I didn't want anything to happen. I didn't want her energy. But my husband would convince me again and I'll follow him to her house. I didn't want to offend him and I also wanted him to see that I was trying. Finally, my baby was here. I had a beautiful angel, Anita. She was a perfect beauty. As you must have guessed by now, my sister-in-laws and my mother-in-law refused to come and see us at the hospital, and even when we returned home, I invited my mother to come and stay with us as our culture demand. Do you know that my husband begged me weeks before delivery to let his mother come and look after me and my baby? I said a big no. He tried to convince me that if there was any problem, he would let Mama go. I said no. I didn't even want to smell what I would not eat. Let Mama stay in her house for peace sake. My mother and I were enjoying the peace and tranquility of my home when Mama walked into our living room with her bags. Adam was not home. She took her place in the living room and my mother tried to welcome her, but Mama refused to respond. She sat down quietly and I went to greet her. She didn't answer me. As soon as baby Anita was awake, I took her to Mama. Picture this. I stretched out my hands to Mama, expecting her to receive her first grandchild, but Mama did not bring her hands to receive her. Instead, she stood up and said, "What is special about your baby? I have 4 girls. There is nothing extraordinary. Why would you have a girl? You should have had a boy. Then I would have come here in style. I would have celebrated you. Do you think you have done something great? You better think of how to have a son. I am waiting for Adam. Nobody should bother talking to me." I left her alone and went to my room. I cried throughout the night. My mother kept consoling me and asking me to ignore her. When Adam returned, I told him my mind. I would no longer welcome his mom into our home. I could not attend any function that she was present. I would not speak to her on the phone. And this was my life until Matthew was born. I had not heard from my in-laws in over 2 years. Mama had been talking to her son on the phone. Maybe he had even gone there to visit, but I refused to have anything to do with her. I did not like the way she made me feel, so I preferred to stay away. Only for my husband to tell Mama to help me with the baby. I told him not to worry. I can manage by myself. So call me surprised when my son was 2 weeks old and my mother-in-law and a daughter walked into the living room just like she did 2 years ago, but this time she looked pale and weak. Adam was home. I carried my baby and went into the room, and then Adam came in soon enough saying that mother-in-law was ill and she would like to stay with us for a few days. What? You know what it means when they tell you a few days. I told him to tell her I do not need any help. I cannot manage with your mom, please. I cannot manage with a newborn, with a toddler, and then your mom. I cannot accommodate her. I don't need her help, and I have no help. It was too much for me. Let her go to her daughter's place. They are all doing well for themselves. We have no relationship. What I didn't know was that Adam had already given her the guest room and given her something to eat, and throughout the night he begged me, he held me close, and I even began to feel his tears. Please take care of Mama. Let's take care of her. Forgive her for all she has done. Forgive her for her attitude. If you love me, you will love her. If patience is not working, let's try forbearance, and you can cope with her. I'll be here with you. I'll be beside you. I cannot throw my Mama out now. By morning, my heart had softened. I went to Mama's room. She was asleep. She looked sick, really. My heart softened the more, and I made up my mind to care for her. However, this was a mistake because a leopard never changes its spots. Mama made my life a living hell. I would cook and she would not eat. She will wait for Adam to return from work and she will report all I had done to her and tell Adam that I wasn't a good mother to the kids. And she will also complain that my kids did not let her sleep all day. But what Adam didn't know was as soon as he left from work, she will lock her door and I will knock and knock. Eventually, I left her and then she will open the door and observe me caring for the children and begin to complain that I don't care for her, that I don't ask about her. She will not even try to hold Matthew for more than a minute. Instead, she will insult myself and my family. And because of Adam, I will always be cool. Sometimes I'll take the kids and go to my room, leaving her in the living room with the TV and the remote. Her daughters didn't even come to check on her. Maybe they called her on the phone, but no one came to visit. I kept trying my best to make her comfortable. One morning when Adam and I were still in bed, Mama was trying to get up from the bed, but she fell. She sprained her ankle and now she was immobile. So I will have to wake up, take care of my children, then go to her room, clean her up, feed her, and every minute she would talk down on me. She did not appreciate my help when I wiped her clean. She did not appreciate my help when I took her to the bathroom. She never said thank you. But I always thought of Adam because I did it for him. She was my cross and I had to carry her. When my family came, she would upset them with bad words, but because of Adam, we will all ignore her. One day as I helped her with her medication, she looked at my son and said, "This boy does not look like Adam, that he looked like our neighbor." Can you imagine that? This woman was out to provoke me. So I told her not to say that again. And she went on and on about how her son was too good for me and she knew I was cheating on her son. But Mama, I am always here with you. I and the babies are always here with you. I have never gone anywhere. Where will I have time to cheat on my husband? Do you know that Mama gave this gist to her daughters? But my husband had to assure me that all was well and he trusts me. I shouldn't worry about Mama. The next day, the 4 sisters were in my house when Adam had gone to work, threatening to beat me and to take me to the village square to swear that Matthew was Adam's son. Oh my God. I was so fed up. I cried. I could no longer cope with Mama. She was evil. No other way to say it. Her daughters came for a fight and I had to call Adam to come back home. And that was when they left. I couldn't help it anymore. I need Mama out of this house. I didn't even want Adam to stop me. Only for the doctor to come in the next day for her checkup. This was the first time he was coming and he stayed with us for a while. Watching me look after the kids and caring for Mama, there was no break. I was running from her room to the living room. When it was time for her medication, I gave her the ones she had to take with syringes, the tablets. She spilled the water on me. I know she did that deliberately, but I didn't mind. I went back to the kitchen to get another glass. As I came back, do you know that I heard Mama reporting me to the doctor, telling him that my son was not for my husband, that I got pregnant for the neighbor. Immediately I got to the room, they kept quiet. I gave her the water and she took her medication. When the doctor was leaving, he called me and said, "Madam, I see you care for Mama very well. Just ignore most of the things she says. It could be her age. I really appreciate your care, but I would advise you, get medical gloves when caring for Mama." I said, "Okay, no problem. It's Mama now. I just want her to feel like I'm her daughter. I don't want her to complain." He said, "No, I'm telling you, use gloves. They are compulsory. Do you know what we are treating Mama for?" I said, "Well, my husband told me she had cancer." "Yes," he said, "but she also has a very transmissible and deadly disease. You have small children. You need to be careful. You need to be mindful about how you take care of her." What? Everywhere became blur. Transmissible what? But why didn't they tell me? All her medications came in colorless sachets. I've never bothered to ask. She has only been with me for 6 months. I never asked her anything because I didn't want to trigger her. Did Adam know? I would have protected myself and my children had I known. This was not fair on me. As soon as the doctor left, I made up my mind. I packed all her stuff and I headed with her to her first daughter's house. As soon as they saw me, they ran out. "Where is our mother? Where is she? Hope she's okay." I used my best man to tell them she's fine, but I have to travel urgently and I need to drop her up. I would definitely pick her on my way back. As they were shocked, I was already carrying Mama out of the car. She was mumbling insults already. Of course, I didn't care. My life was more important and they were trying to call my husband, but thank God it wasn't going through. I left her with them before they could even resist. On my way home, I blocked their numbers from my phone and I went straight to the hospital with my 2 children and we were all tested. From there, I went straight to my parents' house. We needed to isolate for 3 days for the result to come out. As soon as we got home, I waited for Adam's call. When he did, he also was confused. He kept insisting he did not know about Mama's illness. They only told him about the cancer. I told him to go for a test first before even reaching out to me. Thank God in 3 days we were all clear and even Adam too was tested and he was okay, so he came to see us and I told him I would never take care of his mom again. He needs to hire another caretaker, but Adam was even still in shock. "Why didn't they tell me?" he said. I said, "If they told you, you won't take Mama in." I saw Adam in a different face. "So why would they put my family at risk?" "See, Evelyn, we need to move out of that house, even out of town. I'll try to get a transfer at work. I am highly disappointed about Mama and her sisters. I can't even go and see her because I'm so upset. Can you believe me? I was the one begging Adam to take it easy with them. They kept blowing his phone, calling him to come and take Mama back, complaining about Mama, sending text messages. I told him to pick and listen to them. Adam's office finally posted him to Calabar, and we finally moved to Calabar from Lagos. We sold all our stuff and we began a new life. And a few weeks into settling in, Adam picked his mother's call. Before she could say a word, Adam told her, "Mama, we are no longer in town and we can no longer care for you. You put my family in danger by not letting us know the true picture of your ailment, so we cannot care for you properly. You wanted to infect my little boy, my daughter, my wife. Mama, this is too much. Please stay where you are for now." Mama couldn't even say a word. I think it dawned on her and she kept calling to plead with him. The sisters too called. "We can't take care of Mama. She's a handful. We are trying." And he told them, "Keep trying. We have taken care of her for 6 months. So 4 of you should rotate her and take care of her." It was a rainy morning, the day of Matthew's first birthday. Calls of happy birthday came from everyone and I picked an unknown number. It was Mama. "My daughter," she said. Mama. Hey, Mama called me her daughter. I was quiet. "Forgive me for all the evil I have done to you. Please, it's not easy for me here. You took care of me. You wiped me clean. You fed me. These girls have not even checked on me since yesterday. I beg you, please, plead with Adam. I promise to behave myself. Don't let me pass away just like that. I have always had this bad attitude, but I'm trying to change. Have pity on me. Come and take me home." I could hear her sobbing on the phone. Oh my goodness. This is what I don't like. Making tough choices. Please help me. Tell me, should I send for Mama? Should I tell Adam about this and beg him to reconcile with his mother? I don't know what to do. I have forgiven Mama, but is it wise to let Mama back into my home? Thank you for listening to this tale worth telling. See you in the next one. Goodbye.